Okay guys, I'm driving my new mini super duper cheap Delica van. It's a 1/24 scale minivan, but it's four-wheel drive, and look how good it looks, guys. It's quite awesome for a little cheap vehicle. And those aren't stickers from what I see. They're actually, you know, I guess they molded it into the plastic when they, however they do those things. But they're not stickers, they're actually in the plastic. But quite amazing, guys. I'm quite impressed. Now it's loud and obnoxious, but you know, it actually drives really good. It has friction shocks. It doesn't have any type of oil dampening, but you know me, I'll mod it out sooner or later and get some shocks to fit on it. Uh-oh, I'm stuck on something. It doesn't have a lot of ground clearance, but I think it does, I think it does what it's supposed to do. And that is, be a cross-country vehicle. Check this out. See if I can creep up this little hill here. It's quite steep, actually. Yeah, look at that, guys. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. See that, guy? Look at how scale that looks. That is awesome. But come to find out, this little van, Raleigh Delica Mitsubishi licensed minivan, it has, believe it or not, 4 speed levels. If you look at the controller here, this is actually a power level right there. Okay? So, what you do is, when you drive it, in high gear, which the gear slicker is on the bottom of the van, low and high gear, okay, but you also have 2 power levels per gear. So in essence, you got a total of 4 speeds, and it's variable on top of that. So I can see some guys getting into this and making some really cool mods like myself. I plan on putting some oil shocks on it. That would be the biggest mod I would do to it. No, that would not be the biggest mod. I may also, hang on a second here. This thing is pretty, I mean, it does really good. Watch this. Well, you can't tell, but that's an incline right there. And it's in low gear, and it does really well climbing. It does quite well. I mean, real good, to be honest with you. And the crazy part is, when you put it in high gear, it still trails good. So they have a really good gear ratio for this little vehicle. Really good gear ratio, and I like that. The slow motor control is very good. Very good slow motor control. Look at that, guys. Just creeping. It's crazy. And look how good it looks. It looks hyper scale. Yeah, again, like I said, the biggest thing I'll have to try to figure out is see if I can get some oil shocks on this little boy. Other than that, it's dope as heck. You got remote lights. Yeah, not bad. You can get it on Amazon for $70. And you can get it even cheaper off of AliExpress. Look at that, guys. Isn't that cool? And that's top speed, low gear. But again, it does have a higher gear on it that you can actually get quite a bit of speed going. Yeah. I'm quite impressed. Doesn't have a lot of ground clearance, but that's totally fine. That would take away from the scale appearance to me. I like the fact that it's set up like a real cross-country van. Look at that. I'm getting really good drive time. I've been driving it now for about 20 minutes. And it has the battery pack very much like the FMS vehicles. The little screw battery pack. And I just really like the way RC is going these days toward the scale models. things that actually look real, like this. As you can hear, it's a little noisy, but still is super cool. I'm very impressed with it. Very impressed. And it's cheap. That's the good part about it too. You don't have to break the bank to get it. You get something that actually looks really scale. Very cheap vehicle. 56, between 56 and 70 bucks. Have one. Look at that. Slow motor control is actually really good. Shocking for the price. Let me see if I can get a side angle going up this hill. Guys, check it out. Pretty cool. Okay. And this little short hill is very steep. And look at this, the bad boy crawl. And it's locked full drive. No open diff. See that, guys? Uh-oh, I need to come up at an angle, really. There we go. Mm-hmm. You know me, I like to drive them slow. Pretty cool. I mean, the power's there, man. It has really good torque in low gear. Again, it has a manual shift, the high-low gear on the bottom, and it even has a neutral setting. Now look at that. Awesome. Now we'll put it in high gear for a second so you guys get a little peek. And it still trails good in high gear. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over. And there's the high-low selector right there. Slide it back. Now it's in high gear. I think it still trails good even in high gear. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Oh! Sorry about that, guys. My bad. Let me fix that real quick. All right, I'm gonna get out on the flats outside the track so you guys get a little view of it. Still got good slow motor control. There we go. You can see the high speed. Uh-oh. I'm getting it clear. If I can switch it. That's the lower second speed, or the first speed actually in high is slower. And then you switch it to the high speed. So you see, you can actually get around quite well. Driving with one hand here, guys. One hand. Okay. Look at that, guys. Not bad. Look at that. I'm gonna bring it back on the course. In the lower power level and still in the high gear. As you can see, you can still do cross-country trailing with this little vehicle, even in the high gear setting, which is quite awesome. I will be doing some work on the suspension. That will be the main thing that I'll accomplish, probably with this little vehicle. It is just the suspension, and who knows, I would like to put some top-notch electronics in it. All right, guys, there you go. That is got the name of the company that makes it, but it's really cool. It's a Mitsubishi Delica. Pick one up later.